Hello, hello. Oh, I've got some shadowing there, which I shouldn't have. Hopefully it is not something you can see. I've been fighting with my camera stand for the last probably an hour actually, off and on, and I've given up. I'm just going to go back to the way I was doing it before because I want to get this live done. So excuse me if it is not perfect. I've got my new mic on and I'm still getting a little bit used to that too. But I wanted to make sure that you have all seen, I posted a link to a video from Stampin' Up this morning that Karen Pedersen did, which is a great video and had some good feedback from that. But it was only yesterday I started playing with Wildflower Celebration, the Scrapbook Kit, and I really came to terms with all of the differences between the two. So I wanted to go through them with you because it can be confusing. I have already put in a suggestion actually, because here's the first difference. The paper pack is called Wildflower Birthday. Let me just check that you can see that. Yes, the paper pack is called Wildflower Birthday. The dies and stamp and scrapbook kit is called Wildflower Celebrations. Having said that, I've noticed that the instruction kit says Wildflower Birthday on there. They are all part of this Wildflower Celebration suite. What I'm going to show you is the actual differences in the papers between the two kits, because probably more than any other scrapbook kit, there are some major differences and there's good reasons for that. The major difference between them is that the Wildflower Birthday paper pack has 12 sheets and it has gold foil. For that reason, it is $29, okay? Many of our other paper packs are $21.75. They still have 12 sheets, but there's no gold foil. Most, in fact, all the ones I've seen with gold foil. So I'm going to go through and show you the gold foil. The other thing too is that our scrapbook workshop kits, I've already mentioned this in some other posts, only have the papers that you need. But because this one had gold foil and they wanted to keep the cost of this one down, they've actually taken all the gold foil out, which for me, I like. I'm not a gold foil girl, but they've done some major changes to the papers as well. So let's just go through first the paper pack so you can see. In fact, I'll just move this one out. This is the die and stamp set that goes with it too. I just wanted to show you that there is a die and stamp set to go with it. I've just started working with the scrapbook kit and I'm going to use a little bit of this on my design. Okay, I'm going to, after I show you the major differences between this, I'm going to show you the actual die cuts that come with this, and then the die cuts and stickers that come with this. You can get the stickers with both. Yes, you can. Okay, so what is the same? The first paper, which is this one here, that's why I wanted to put them side by side, is, other than the gold foil, exactly the same. Okay, so cake on one side, stripe on the other, and you'll see the one with the paper pack has the gold foil on it. The one that has come from the scrapbook kit does not. So they are otherwise the same. I might actually then take them away, just so that I can go to the next layer. So then there is another floral in this, and when I look at it, it's sort of, there's two florals in this one. So I've got the floral with the reverse, the floral with the reverse. It's sort of a combination. It's a smaller print. You'll see that those flowers look smaller. The flower looks the same as that one, but this has got a green leaf. This has got a gold leaf. So it's quite similar to this, but the reverse is a completely different pattern. Okay, it's not anywhere in this one. So this is where I say they're quite different. There are some really different patterns in here, and not just because it's a scrapbook kit. So we always get a couple of exclusive papers that are designed as the background, but this actually has some major differences. So going back to the paper pack, you've got the gold foil with a pink check. And just remember that pink check, you'll see the check come up over here, but it's in green. All right, so there's that one there, that's on the reverse. Again, gold foil with this green. This is not in the paper, in the scrapbook kit. Got that there. And then, as I said, you've got this really nice, a smaller profile flower. I'll probably more likely to use the pink sort of squiggle there. I really like that one. when I'm doing the scrapbook kit. Okay, then we've got, so this is an exclusive to the scrapbook kit. I love it because I want to bring more of the blues through, and there are some more blues, or there is some more blue in here. This is exclusive to the paper pack. I will just bring back so you can see. I mean, there is a little bit, it's called Blueberry Bushel in, bring it up, on the cake, and I'm going to bring more of that blue out so it's not so flooded with pink. So I really like this blue here. In fact, I started to do something quite different with this. On the reverse side of that, remember I said, remember the pink check? There is a green check in here. Okay, so you can do some really different things with the scrapbook kit. We'll just point out, if you really like these colours, then what you can do is buy the scrapbook kit and buy the paper pack too, because then you can build upon what you've got there, but you've got some quite different papers as well. Okay, and then we've got this one here. So these two in the scrapbook kit, they are single-sided. They are meant as background papers for layouts. I have used it as the frame as intended, which is this one here. The first layout has this pattern as the frame, but I've gutted it out. So I've got all of this extra to play with. And what you'll see from the paper pack is it is a slightly, it's a very, actually no, I'm going to say it's the same green, but they've taken the gold out, okay? So if you like the gold, then you want to go for the paper pack. On the reverse of that is some leaves, okay? And again, you're not going to get that in this paper pack, in the scrapbook kit, okay? So take those two away. And then what we have is, as I said, there's another blue in here with a squiggle on it. That's meant as a background for project number 3, okay? And then I've put this here just to show you. Along with the Wildflower